Moving from a 5 handicap to a scratch is one of the hardest things you can do. It's the biggest move of all the moves in golf. But there's a secret, and most people have no idea what it is. This is my secret personally. I think about grip pressure on all full shots. That sensational feel moves yourself out of the analytical side of things into the right side of the brain and allows you to be an athlete and just react. Scratch golfers do something that either they consciously really understand that they're doing, or they subconsciously just do it because they're athletes. If you're shooting a basketball, you'll understand this. If you run, you'll do this. But have you ever tried to run and go, I'm going to do this with perfect technique? I need to think about where my foot goes, how it plants, how I drive, where I look. All these things as you're trying to run will make you slower as you're thinking about it. You're in this side of your brain where it's super analytical and it's really hard to execute. A scratch golfer and a tour professional, for that matter, they can move into the right side of their brain when it comes to the part of execution. They move from, I've made all my analytical decisions before I go play. That's a part of the trust system. Then they move into, okay, it's time to execute. So they move to that right side of the brain. And you have to practice it continuously to even get there. Now, it's easy if you're just throwing a football or you're throwing a baseball, but it's really hard in golf because there's time to sit there and think. And you need to move to some kind of feeling. So grip pressure, that's a great one. Target is another really good one. Putting or I'm chipping, all I'm thinking about is a spot that I want the ball to either land or either to lose its velocity. And that's a feel. I've moved outside of the left side of the brain into the right side of the brain. And now I'm in total execution mode and I'm freely being an athlete. It's the same thing when it comes to when you're in the full swing. Some people will just use, how do my feet feel? How do my hands feel? They will visualize the shot shape, and that's the only thing in their mind, or they'll choose a horizon target. When they have a horizon target, they're just thinking about hitting it to that target, and it's a feel, and it's an athletic thing on the right side of the brain. It moves you into athlete performance. Moving from a 5 to a 0 will require you to consciously move and do this. You have to practice it. If you don't know how to move into the left side of your brain, you won't get there.